We at Andersen believe in providing the most effective solutions to builders and remodelers. This demonstration is an overview of the assembly and installation guide for the A-Series assembled sliding doors. See the Andersen installation guides for complete installation details, including important safety information. The instructions shared here will show you how to assemble the A-Series assembled door components in a beautiful, high-performance door system that will delight your customers. The A-Series door can be ordered as an assembled unit. Assembled units decrease the number of component boxes, offer job site convenience, and speeds install time. An unassembled door is made up of a frame box, operating panel, stationary panel, insect screen box, and hardware box. The assembled door option can be ordered and comes from the factory with the frame built and operating and stationary panel already installed. We ship the insect screen box and head insect screen track separate. Fewer boxes mean easier inventory management, fewer lost or missing parts, and happier customers. The assembled A-Series doors are packaged and protected in a carton that is similar to the packaging used on hinge doors. Assembled A-Series doors can be heavy. Use safe lifting techniques and a reasonable number of people with enough strength to carry and install the door to avoid injury or product damage. Lift handles are installed at the factory and help make moving the assembled door much easier. Prepare the rough opening. Check opening size. Remember to allow for flashing thickness. Check for plumb, level, and square. Then diagonals must be within 1/8 of an inch. Correct if necessary. Using a utility knife, cut open the house wrap as demonstrated. Fold the sides in and staple to the interior. Then cut at 45-degree angles and create top flap from house wrap. Fold up and tape top flap. Using firm pressure, apply formable sill flashing. Use J-roller to make sure there are no wrinkles or voids. Secure corners by stapling or using a roofing nail. Apply sealant at sides and top. Apply 3 beads at sill and liberally at bottom corners. Remove the handles and corner protectors, but do not remove banding tape at this time. Pull plastic rings to remove stationary stop. Remove plastic and save stop for reinstallation. Center the door in the opening at the sill and tip the door into the opening. Support the door in rough opening at all times until secured. Failure to do so may result in door falling out and causing injury, property damage, and/or product damage. Shim behind each fastener hole, making sure shims are tight against the exterior flange. Check the unit for plumb, level, and square. Adjust the shims as needed until measurements are within 1/8 of an inch. Secure stationary side jamb, do not fully tighten. Cut plastic tie on the back side of the operating jamb. Take care not to damage door surface. Remove adjustment hole caps. Install a flat blade screwdriver into the socket and turn clockwise to raise panel and remove both sill pads. The adjustment hole caps are small parts, and if swallowed could pose a choking hazard to young children. Replace the adjustment hole caps after making adjustment. Open the operating panel. Then shim and secure operating jamb with number 10 3-inch yellow screws. Do not fully tighten. Check for plumb, level, and square. Adjust the shims as needed until measurements are within 1/8 of an inch and fully tighten screws at sides. Cut banding tape if necessary to square. Shim near the screw location at the head jamb and secure with number 10 3-inch gray screws. Trim the shims flush and remove banding. Remove the hardware carton at lower stationary jamb corner. Keep box for hardware lock and receiver installation. Apply hole plugs at all hole locations on the operating jamb side. Nail or screw the trim flange to the exterior sheeting around the perimeter of the door. If you order a door with a standard flange, nailing or screwing flange is not necessary. Apply flashing at the sides, overlapping the sill flashing. Apply flashing at the top, overlapping the side flashing. Seal the top and sides only where flange meets the frame. Open exterior trim box and lay out parts. Insert bottom end caps and screw to the side trim using enclosed number 8 2-inch screws. Insert metal corner keys into guide slots on head trim piece. Insert side trim pieces onto the corner keys, lining corner keys up into guide slots on trim. Fasten corner together with number 8 by 2.5-inch screws. Repeat trim assembly on the other side. Apply trim to door frame trim flange. Line up and simply snap into place. Place drip cap centered full width in sealant. Apply flashing over drip cap leg, overlapping side flashing. Fold house wrap down and tape. Seal top and sides using a low expanding foam. Seal at sill using sealant. Position sill clips and fasten. Rigid sill pan modification may be required for sill anchoring and sealing. Use number 10 1-inch screws to anchor sill clip. When sealing the exterior, leave a 1/4-inch gap at head and sides between exterior trim, siding, stucco, brick, and window for sealing. Insert backer rod at sides and top between frame and finish material. Seal at sides and top. Do not seal at sill or block drainage doors. Position the stationary jamb trim piece to the stationary side jamb tight at the top. Press into place, no fasteners are needed. Open the operating panel slightly. Remove the adjustment hole caps at the bottom of the panel and insert flat blade screwdriver into sockets and turn clockwise to raise panel or counterclockwise to lower panel until gap reveal is equal full length. Replace caps. Adjustment hole caps are small parts and if swallowed could pose a choking hazard to young children. Insert the lock into the operating panel. Lock button should be at the top. Insert receiver with adjustment markings on top and secure using number 8 1.125-inch machine screws. The lock button should align to the target area of the receiver on the side jamb. If needed, loosen the screws on the receiver and slide the receiver up or down to align the lock button to the target area. When aligned, tighten screws. Install number 10 3-inch yellow screws through receiver brackets. Screw latch lever into operating panel using number 8 1 3/4-inch oval head screws. Hold mounting stud to exterior handle and install number 8 2-inch oval headed threaded bolt through interior handle. Position side insect screen guide to operating side jamb. Rest on sill and press into side jamb kerf. Tap along entire length until sealed. Center head insect screen guide into head jamb. Tap into place, starting in the center, along the entire length until interior leg is tight to head jamb. Trim vertical bug seal at insect screen panel corners at top and bottom if needed. Determine exterior side of insect screen. Position insect screen panel in front of operating side of door with the taller bottom rail at the sill. Position identification plate to holes on opposite side of insect screen panel and secure with screws. Do not over-tighten screws. Position interior and exterior pulls to holes on side of insect screen panel nearest operating side jamb. Secure using screws. Do not over-tighten. Lift and tilt insect screen panel. Position top hooks over head track inside the head insect screen guide and pull outward on top. If insect screen panel does not glide smoothly, repeat step. If panel glides smoothly, lift up bottom roller tabs and place bottom rollers on the sill track. Check insect screen panel operation and reveal. Rollers must engage with sill track. If needed, turn adjustment screw at top on both sides of insect screen until panel operates smoothly. Open operating panel and remove head stop screws. Close operating panel and remove remaining head stop screws. Lower head stop to top of operating panel and rotate out from operating panel side jamb to remove. Open operating panel. Tip top of operating panel out and lift to remove. Remove interlock. Remove dust pad, security bracket screws, and security bracket. Insert 7/32 Allen wrench to disengage stationary panel head retainer. Tape the wrench to head jamb to prevent it from falling and potentially causing injury. Slide stationary panel away from jamb. Slide panel approximately 6 inches away from side jamb until notches at bottom align with retainers on sill. Pull bottom of panel out from frame and remove panel.